Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is silver in US dollars. All the signs are that silver is simply consolidating in view of going higher, potentially a lot higher. Silver is still doing very well also vis-a-vis gold. The gold-silver ratio that we'll see later on is still pointing down, which means that gold is losing ground against silver. And silver is known to when it gets going, it's known to have some fantastic moves that go by many percentages more than gold. So it's quite possible that that is what is now in the pipeline, and the consolidation that we are seeing here is fitting perfectly a possible development of a fourth wave. You know that we have treated this as 1, 2, this is 3, and this sluggish performance over quite a few weeks now. In fact, since it hit the top here on the 20th of May, it hasn't really delivered any substantial move either side. You can see it's virtually same price right here. But the market needs these periods. The market needs to rest, if you like, needs to absorb the gains and to build the next launching pad to carry it even higher, and that's exactly what we are seeing here. You can see the 200 moving average turning completely flat but turning into solid support. This is solid support. We can see the 50 coming up, the 21 turning slightly flat. I don't see any negative signal coming out of this consolidation phase now, and everything is pointing to silver continuing higher. That's the daily. Let's now jump to the 60 minutes and look at the details. Now, you know that I've been working on a complex fourth wave here, and this is the reading that I applied to it up to now. Coming down, ABC taken as an A, ABC taken as a B. Okay, and here we had a possible of an ABCX, ABC. In short, we took this as a C, and now I was talking about this being an ABC that could serve as a D, and that could be an E. Yes, this could be the case, that in fact the fourth wave ended here. For this to materialize in the case of silver, I would love to see it running above the high registered on Friday. Yes, just above 17.8. We see a pull through this level. It's almost certain that the fourth wave is behind us, potentially finding an end right here. Okay, and that would call for sustained move in silver to reach well above 18.2 and beyond. Okay, now if silver breaks down back towards 17.45 around this level, that should be a signal that the D ended here, and we need to see silver consolidating for a few more days. okay, maybe 3-4 trading days, not doing much, probably having the roof at 17.8 and the floor at around 17.1 or so, just going sideways, delivering another ABC. Yes, very quiet market, and then a takeoff. Okay, so this is still my preferred reading, and I do see support for this in major gold and silver producers, stocks of major gold and silver producers. So I'm not very worried. I myself invested in these major miners, and I have no intention of selling anything, even if there is a fluctuation here for a few more days. So what? This is just stabilization in my mind, stabilization in view of going higher. Now this is the chart of gold. That's the daily. We were talking about stabilization, and you can't have a better picture of stabilization than you got here in gold. Look, literally, you draw a line at 1720, and this is defining the almost the mid-range of the last many weeks. Look at that. Stability. Perfect. Absolute stability. You've got clear floor, roof, if you like, you can refine it. The roof, you have a roof here, and it's just oscillating, yes, for 2 months, more than 2 months. But it looks like gold has had enough of this sideways price action, and it is potentially ready to start running higher, much higher than the high registered here. Okay, so get ready. It could come fairly early next week. We have the 50 obviously landing support. That's the 50 moving average. You can see it clearly what it's doing here, what it's doing here, what it's doing here. Yes, what it did here. There are occasions where you just can't miss it. The 50 is definitely getting into action. So we also have an inverse head and shoulders here. Do you see the shoulder? Do you see the head? Do you see the shoulder? We need a run above this level, and everything is confirmed. Yes, everything is confirmed. We are basically in an impulsive move where we are going to treat the price action as a fourth wave. And as you know, I've mentioned that many times. I would have to revise the wave count here. Take this as 1, 2. Take this as 3, meaning the entire move from this spot up to here will be taken as a 3. That will be your fourth wave, and you look for that fifth leg. Okay, let's have a look at the 60 minutes. And you can see how close it came to this inverse head and shoulders neckline. Very close. Now if you get pulled through, yeah, if it pushes through Monday, Tuesday, don't look back. It is very likely on the run. It is on the run, and we should expect further strengthening in gold and silver throughout the week once we get a solid run above this level that comes at 1746. If you like to see the overall build up of this fourth wave, you can see it right here, and you can see that support has been not left. I mean, support was jumping in as soon as we hit this floor, and it didn't even come back to test it again. And then support jumped back. Here's support, here's support, here's support. Look what's going on. Now, if it manages to do that, it's resolved. The pattern should be considered as having ended most likely here, and that should be taken as an impulse wave. The clip. I'm back here with some details about my service, currently at 50% off for first-time users. You need to go on my website. The homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week. and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.